Hey guys, when we last installed the spare tire delete, we left out the license plate lights. We did that because the customer did not want to run the lights, they just wanted the spare tire delete. Well, today I'm here to show you how to wire up those lights properly. And before we jump into it, let me show you some small changes we've made to the spare tire delete. We added holes on the outer edges for the license plate lights to make it easier to pull off your license plate and put it back on. Let's jump into it and get them wired up. First, I'm going to show you how to wire these into Deutsch plug end. You want to connect the reds, twisty, and the blacks. Now that you got the wires twisted together, you're going to grab the 2 male pins for the female end of the plug. Now I'll show you how to crimp these. Usually these require a special crimper. You don't necessarily need it. I'm not going to use it today. I'll show you how to crimp them and we'll get these bad boys on. Down the wire and keep the wire inside the connector. So now that we got both wires crimped and the male ends on, we're going to push it into the large side of the plug. So to do this, you just take the pin, insert it from the rear. There we go. You'll feel it click and snap in. And you put the black one in. And there you go. So we're going to use our needle nose pliers. Take the tab, insert the tab, push it down, lock it into place. Just to clarify, this is the female end of the plug, but it has the male pins. The male end of the plug has the female pins. The biggest thing is to make sure you get the pins in the correct location. To double check, you can lightly press in the plug and make sure you know the red wire needs to go to the red side, black wire needs to go to the black side. So now we're going to wire up the male end. Now that we've got them crimped on, we're going to insert them into the back. I can't stress it enough to double check and make sure the red is going to the red side and the black is going to the black side. Red to power, black to ground, you'll be good to go. Stick the red wire in. And the black on the black side. Once you know you got them in the right place, you can push them all the way in. There we go, like that. Now we insert the orange clip. Grommet was stuck in there. Get that bad boy back on. Bam. We've got a waterproof connection. These are really nice plugs. You can unplug this to pull it off and put your spare tire back on. Now that you've got the plug wired up, we're going to wire this all into the Jeep. There's a number of panels that you have to pull off. Let's jump right in. I'll show you what you need to do. All right, to pull off the tailgate panel, you want to pull on the nylon that's got your wiring in it. You just give it a little tug. And it pops off. It really is that easy, dude. But for video magic, I did pop this off a little earlier. It does come off fairly easy. You just gotta give a little bit extra tug on the end right here. All right, so now we're gonna take the male end of the plug. We're gonna throw it through here. And now we'll begin wiring it through the Jeep. We're gonna pull off the weather molding And this side panel, the 2 strap down points, and this side panel on this side. This is the correct way to do it. Some people will have you wired into a tail light and spliced into wires there. That's not the right way to do it. The right way to do it is for the systems of the Jeep to wire it to where it needs to go. Oh. It's my toolbox. All right, so now we're gonna pull off our strapping points, our hooks. To do this, you'll use a flathead screwdriver. Just pop up on that, boom. Oh, this one gave me a hard time. It's like, screw you. There we go. Now using a T40 bit, you're gonna remove these. Put those in our little toolbox. So now you can pull off these side strips. Just toss them back here. Flip up the deck. To pop this off, you just push in, pull off. Bam. Now we're gonna pull off the side panel. We don't need to pull it all the way off. We're just gonna pop it to get access back here so we can fish the wire through the nylon, and then pop it out down below and run the wire over. And then we need to pop off the seatbelt cover, again with our flathead screwdriver. Now, bam. We got that off. We're just gonna leave that one floating like that. We're gonna move to this side. Pull the weather stripping up. Pop off this side seatbelt cover. We're gonna unplug the 12-volt power outlet. There we go. Now that we got this panel off, we're gonna fish the wires up for the license plate through this rubber plug. All right, so to find the plug, it's right here in the back of the fender well. It's got the 2 wires. We're gonna pop the clip off. And we're gonna pop this clip off up here next. We're gonna cut off this zip tie without cutting the wire. Now, if you're gonna save this plug and possibly reuse it later, you can cut higher up. We're never reusing this plug, so I'm gonna cut right here. Now that we cut it, we can pull it up and through the body. Let's jump back into the back of the Jeep, and I'll show you how to get this wired. We're gonna pop out this rubber plug, pull up the thin wire. Man, there's a wire that you cut down there. Now we're gonna remove the factory tape. And it's gonna allow us to fish the wire back up and through. To make this easier, you can push the screwdriver down and through, pull it back. You can pull the wire back up and through. Since we did remove the tape, we're gonna replace the tape. Now that we've got that retaped up, it's fully weatherproof, we're gonna reinsert it into the body. And now we'll fish the wire through from the spare tire delete over to this wire and connect them up. Earlier, we put the plug through right here. Now we're gonna wire this, run the wire all the way to the factory wires. We're gonna cut a slit in the nylon here, another slit in the nylon here, and we'll fish the wire through. When you do this, you wanna pinch it off and make sure the wires are pinched off behind your fingers so you're not cutting any wires while you're doing this. We got our slit there, didn't cut any wires. That's big enough, we can fish it through. We're gonna do the same thing up here. Pull the nylon away, make sure the wires are behind your fingertips. Just cut a slit in it. So I'm fish the wire through, tape the wire, then pull the wire through. You ready? Let's do this. You got it? All right, we got fish through. Take this in. Just gonna pull off about that much. going through. Wow, look at that, it made through. You know why? Because I used excessive tape. Now, we just pull this through. So I'm satisfied by this, look. Now I've got that ran through. Throw a zip tie up through here. Now we'll run the wire down through here. So this, you can tuck it up inside the weather strip molding and it'll stay there. And you just run it on the inside, like so, and over, and we'll finish the connection here. Now that we've got this ran over to the driver's side, we're going to connect these wires. We'll trim this to fit, use butt connectors with heat shrink. So the butt connectors we include in the kit have heat shrink on them. Once you connect them, you heat them, they shrink down and weather seal the wire. Not too short. So on the Jeep wiring harness, I have a white wire with a blue strip. That's your power wire. That you'll wire to the red for power. You'll also have a black ground wire. This wire you'll wire to your black wire. So what's nice about the wire we send you,
go ahead and keep going,
is it's a nice quality wire. It's an automotive wire that's heat rated up to 200 degrees. It's not just average speaker wire, it's just ran together. Makes it easier to run. And again, the butt connectors we send you are heat shrink, so we'll just use our little torch. All right, there you go. And then just wrap it up with tape. All right, run that down through there. We're now done running the wires. We got them connected. We got a connection sealed. We're gonna put our panels back in. If you're worried about your electrical connections and you wanna test your light before you put all your panels back in, now's the time to do it. We're gonna jump in, get these panels in, wire it up. I know I got this wired up right. Let's get these panels in. Now we got all the body panels in. We just have the tailgate panel to put on, and we'll get the spare tire delete put on. I need to find the body panel. If you like this video, subscribe right here.